Following the presenting of a private member bill to Ontario's Legislative Assembly calling for a Tamil Genocide Education Week, the Sri Lankan High Commission in Canada has lodged protests with the Canadian government over vastly exaggerated casualty figures and the terming of the separatist conflict as a genocide. The Foreign Ministry says that it will continue to engage with the Canadian authorities and urged Canadian authorities to consider a balanced view and not be swayed by prejudicial viewpoints propagated by anti-Sri Lanka activists in Canada.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has announced that the attention of the High Commission of Sri Lanka in Canada has been drawn to reports concerning the Private Member Bill 104 that has been presented to the Ontario Legislative Assembly, calling for the proclaiming of a Tamil Genocide Education Week, of which the first reading was held on 30th April 2020. The Act claims that acts of genocide against the Tamils started in 1948 after Sri Lanka gained its independence and were perpetrated through singular Buddhist-centric government policies, pogroms, land grabs and ethnic cleansing. The bill, that claims exaggerated civilian casualty figures from the Civil War of up to 146,679, calls for the public acknowledgement of the killings and all aspects of the genocide. The Foreign Ministry statement says that the High Commission and the Consulate General in Toronto will continue to engage with the federal and provincial authorities of Canada in this regard. Further, the Sri Lankan government has lodged firm protests against what it termed blatantly false claims made in the bill, including the grossly exaggerated casualty figures and the allegations of genocide. In addition, the High Commission has urged Canadian authorities to consider a balanced view and not be swayed by prejudicial viewpoints propagated by certain anti-Sri Lanka activists in Canada. Further, it states that several Sri Lankan groups and private individuals in Canada have also engaged with the Canadian government against the misrepresentations in the politically motivated private member bill.